Hello and welcome. I'm Haley and I'm so excited for you to be here today because I put together a mini yoga sequence with a focus on strengthening our back. We spend so much time either in bad posture or sitting in our chairs all day that we don't think to stretch and strengthen that part of our bodies. So if you're ready, let's get into it. We're going to start at the back of our mat in child's pose. So with our toes touching behind us and our knees about a little bit wider than hip distance, we're gonna bring our hips back and stretch our arms long in front of us. And we'll be here for a few deep breaths. Use your exhales to just settle into this pose. When you're ready, let's meet in a tabletop position. Inhale, drop your belly and lift up your chin, cow pose. Exhale, arch your spine and drop your chin for cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more time. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips high and back, and meet me in downward facing dog with pedaling out your legs. When you're ready, inhale, bend at your knees, and exhale, step it through for your feet to touch at the top of your mat. We are coming into forward fold with a slight bend in our knees. Inhale, slide your hands up your shins and bring your shoulder blades to touch behind you for a flat back. If this is too much, go ahead and bring your hands up higher on your legs and bring your torso higher up off the ground. We are trying for a flat back here. On your next exhale, come back down into forward fold. On your next exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back into a high plank. For one breath in. On your next exhale, fold out your elbows coming into low plank, and then we're going to inhale coming into upward facing dog. Here, only your hands and the top of your feet should be touching the mat. And exhale, bring it all the way down to your belly. Let's plant our hands underneath our shoulders. Bring your elbows close to your ribs and zip your feet behind you into the mat and bring your chest up, and your gaze should be just a few inches in front of you. On your next exhale, come back down to the mat. And on your next inhale, let's lift a little higher in this pose. Exhale, come all the way down to your mat. And bring your arms back behind you or back beside you. And open up your legs or your feet about hip distance. This time, we're going to lift up our chest and our legs off the floor, keeping your gaze a few inches in front of you. And we're coming into this kind of backwards boat pose, but this is called locust. Feel your body rise and fall in between breaths. On your next exhale, come all the way back down to the mat. Good job. All right, plant your hands, come back into tabletop, and swing your legs out in front of you, coming into bridge pose. So I am actually going to switch directions so I can show you from this angle. All right, our feet should be about hip distance apart and bringing our knees as close as we can in to our hips. All right, lay down, press your hands into the mat, and we're going to lift our tailbone up to the sky, trying to flatten out the bottom part of your back. On your next exhale, lift your hips up high. You're here for 2 breaths. And on your inhale, let's come back down to the mat, 1 vertebrae at a time. Nice work. Bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a big hug. This time, keep your knees in, spread your arms out straight from your body at about 90 degrees, and we're going to twist at our spine, bringing our knees down to one side. So exhale, twist to your left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist the other side, slow and controlled. This feels really good, so let's do this one more time on each side. Inhale, center. Inhale back to center, and let's come back in for one more hug. On your next exhale, drop your legs and your arms beside you, coming into your final Shavasana. Close your eyes, let go of your controlled breath. Maybe even shimmy your shoulders away from your ears. Unclench your jaw. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. We are here for 2 more minutes, so try to relax. Let gravity take hold. you're ready, bring a little movement back to your fingers and your toes. May even bring your arms above you for a long body stretch. Oh, that feels good. Let's curl up to one side. Use our arms to push up to seated. That felt good, didn't it? Let's come together with hands at heart center. Thank you for showing up for yourself and your practice today. Give yourself thanks and feel your heart full of love, kindness, gratitude, and respect. And have a wonderful day.